MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor league. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Birmingham Barons and the Jackson Generals. It's baseball, it's The Show, and it comes your way next. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Eric, who should we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference maker in this game. He comes into this one with a ridiculous on-base percentage.
Number 25 will stand in for the first time now, coming off a 3-hit contest in the loss last night. He's set. Here it comes. Line toward right center. That's in there. Base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Boy, what a great start.
Jackie Romero will stand in, and he is off to a dreadful start. Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and that's through for a hit.
Yeah, and you know, he just couldn't put him away here with 2 strikes. He goes to the fastball, hoping to get out of the inning, but this is hit pretty hard, and now he's got a second man on base to deal with, 2 away.
Andy Perino will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here we go.
Minimize the damage here. Smoke the other way, high and deep to left. Ledford looks up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left as they move on top 4-0. Edwin Ledford will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Oh, a diving stop. Excellent effort, but no chance to make the play at first. That's a base hit.
Well, this will look like a simple infield single in the box score, but just by keeping the ball on the infield, that saves a run. So you never know. If they get out of this, it could wind up.
Number 25 steps in now.
Here we go.
Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone. A home run. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 5 on the year as they will take the lead here. It's now a 5-4 ball game.
And that's already 2 home runs he's coughed up here in the first 2 1/3 innings. He's not fooling anybody out there.
Hey, let it fly.
Number 25 gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th.
And a big 2-out at bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game, but you don't want to have to look back on this as a...
Hold on now, that ball is down and could score a run.
Here you go, find the ball,
The run scores from second. And the run will score all the way from first. It's now an 8-5 game.
Boy, that's a tough time out there for your outfield to let you down. 2 runs are going to come in to score on the play, and that was just a total lack of concentration. That's embarrassing.
Jackie Romero will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 error in the inning, and a runner left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Barons are out in front here, 8-5. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Charlton Carmichael, but a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1.
You know, sometimes guys get caught up in thinking about being the big hero. The key here, though, is just keep it simple. See the ball, hit the ball. Usually the best results come with that mindset.
Now batting.
Number 25 will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the third inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
His perfect night continues. He's been on base all 4 times, and he's on again here with a solid single.
Jackie Romero gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point.
Come on, big dog. Get
Possible go-ahead runs on first. Runners on the move for second. Pitch outside. The throw. Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle. And they will tag him out between first and second. James Bowers will get another shot. Hit by a pitch his last time.
And he knows there was no real intention to hit him right there, but that doesn't make you feel any better to get hit. And he'll be looking to get some revenge right here.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, he makes the stop. Oh, and he throws it away. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored. Striding into the box, Charlton Carmichael, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Drilled to first. Played on the backhand. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
You know, I think they're pretty lucky at third right here that the contact play wasn't.
And as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award?
Yeah, he was definitely a big part of this victory. You see there, 4 RBIs for him in the ball game. He came through when they needed him to, and he was instrumental in the win.
4 runs.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB. Back here with our minor league pregame show, I'm Matt Vasgersian getting you ready for Double-A Southern League action tonight as we jump into our ball. Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the Birmingham Barons and the Jackson Generals. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Number 25 will stand in now, coming off a perfect 4 for 4 a night ago.
Well, you look at the average on the season, guys, and he's not sneaking up on anybody. Pretty amazing numbers for him right there. So yesterday's performance, obviously no fluke.
This is line to left, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, you talk about being locked in at the plate right now. That is 10 straight games with a base hit now, and it's going to be a lot of fun to see how long he can keep this thing going.
Hey, come on, big
Abraham Fernandez will dig in now, and he's got to be wondering when his bat's going to make the trip north from spring training as he... 0-1 pitch on its way. Swing and a hot shot towards the hole. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
And I got a feeling the last thing these guys want to do is get someone up in the bullpen here in the first inning. But they might not have a choice because this is 4 hits against them already. And that last one...
Jackie Romero has a great opportunity now to break this game wide open as he comes to the plate with the bases loaded.
Yeah, I'm sure he's been watching closely here, Matt. Always feels great to get some run support from your guys.
Short, hit hard, and that's through into left, a base hit. 1 run scores. And the stop sign will smartly go up at third as they hold the second runner, and they'll again be loaded with still nobody out. Leury Garcia will dig in now, the sixth man to bat in the inning with still nobody out.
And it's been sort of a domino effect here in this half inning. Nobody wants to be the first guy to make an out, and so far, nobody has.
Hey, one pitch. Make it yours.
Ground ball to second. This could be two. The second
right
for
here.
one. On to first, and they get them both.
Well, you know, nothing kills a rally quite like a double play ball. But this is a double.
Dirk Parker steps in with one in, one out, and one on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
Chopped weakly to the left. He's got it. One there. But one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Kind of lucky to get it out anywhere here. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and it doesn't have a whole lot of zip on it, but they do find a way to get that force.
Edwin Ledford will stand in, and you see the slow start by the numbers as he's struggling to crack 200 on this new season.
Hey, come on. We got to hold him right here.
Here it comes on 1-1. Bunt attempt with two outs. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Notch one in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's now a 4-3 ball game. Number 25 stands in.
Now,
All right, here we go.
number 25. Hey, here we go, kid.
Don't be afraid.
Hot shot towards the hole, and that's in there. Base hit. But the throw will be well up the line as he scores easily.
Now the pitching coach is going to come in and have a word with him. And in the second inning, once he makes sure he's okay physically, he'll be saying, hey, look, let's put all that's just happened behind us and focus on the task at hand.
Abraham Fernandez strides in after getting a base hit and later scoring the first time around.
Well, and everyone knows he's slumping right now, so we'll see if that got him going.
Here he comes on a ball and two strikes. Swing and a miss, and that's a much-needed first out there. With a moment now, let's check out the Generals on D. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, this defense really revolves around the catcher. Very good back there, blocks a lot of the balls, guides that pitching staff. Really the most important guy on this defense.
Now to the plate, Jackie Romero. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Runners are at first and second with one away. Hard hit ball towards the hole, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away. Number 25 will step in now. He's singled twice to this point.
Yeah, he's just been putting the ball in play, and so far it's working out nicely for him. Sometimes it is that simple.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, heading for second now. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night. And they've got him hung up out there between second and third. And they'll just tag him here for the out. Number 25 digs in here. 3 hits, including a double to this point.
Yeah, swinging it very well up there right now. I got to tell you, 3-hit games always feel good.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's an 8-3 ball game. And the throw's a bit offline, so he'll make it to second here with what should be a double.
Back-to-back doubles here, and maybe more damaging, back-to-back 2-out doubles are going to get him a run. It looked like this inning was under control, but that's the kind of quick strike ability that these guys have.
Abraham Fernandez gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point.
Hey, have a rip up there right now, huh?
1 and 2. Runner goes for third. High and deep to right. Baxter looking up. And this one is gone. A home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
This is a classic example of losing your composure after a bad call. Now, he's still teed off about that last pitch, so.
Number 25 will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Hey, one time, right now.
Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. Oh, and it's off the foul pole in right for a home run. A solo shot down the line in right. 6th home run on the season for him, as this is now a 7-run ball game. Well, the bats were certainly working in this one, but out of everybody, I'd say this man most deserves to be our top player of the game.
Yeah, seemed like everything he touched turned to gold. Winds up with 5 hits in the game. Without question, a standout performance.
And we remind you to please.
Welcome back to the Minor League pregame show. I'm Matt Vasgersian, bringing you closer to Southern League play as we take a... The show's continuing coverage of minor league baseball is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Birmingham Barons and the Jets. Number 25. We'll see if he can keep the magic wand going. He was 5 for 5 in the ball game last night.
Well, you know, he's been averaging at least an RBI per game over his last 10, so yesterday's performance shouldn't have come as any big surprise to anybody.
Ledford is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So only 1 hit in the inning on the solo shot, but
Turn now. Come on, let's go.
Charlton Carmichael will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. And here's a ball hit in the air.
Take it.
Number 25 is there, and he's got it for the first out. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. EK, any thoughts?
You know, I'm looking forward to seeing what that guy in the 5 spot can do. He's been swinging a hot bat all year, and his slugging percentage is soaring over 550. So I think there's a pretty good chance.
Stepping in, Andres Fabregas, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Runner at first here, 1 man out.
One out.
Grounded to short. Fielded cleanly to second for 1. On to first. Not in time, as the umpire was right there to make the call.
Batting fourth, third baseman.
Number 25 will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Hey, have a rip, kid. Here you go. Come on, big guy. All right, come on now. Let it fly. Hey, get your pitch up there. Let's go, kid.
Let's go, big fella.
Lifted into center field. Ibarra moves over. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Edgar Ibarra digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Valencia is there, 1 away. Number 25 will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
And a dive in left, but he can't get it. It'll get by him toward the wall.
Well, you know you're talking about a nice streak when you get up over 10 games in a row, and now that's 11 for this guy, so he is feeling it.
Rodrigo Arnaz will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. 1 out and a runner on second base. Softly on a line to third. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. Number 25 steps in, batting from the right side with the left-hander on the mound. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit hard towards second, but an atom ball right to him for the first out.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Edgar Ibarra stands in, looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here, with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning.
Hey, come on now, fellas.
Bounce to first. Scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means we'll have to go a little longer tonight. Number 25 will dig in now. Switch hitter batting left. Here comes the first pitch. Shot toward right center, and that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon.
Yeah, and plenty of hits here so far.
In now, Rodrigo Arnaz. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need it through right here.
He's running towards second. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the 2nd.
Hey, get your pitch
Number
up there.
25 steps into the box. First offering on its way.
Hey, wait for yours
Starts
here.
him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball. 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Well, you'll see how late he is on this fastball. I mean, he nearly takes this out of the catcher's glove, but somehow he's able to steer it fair down the line, and he cruises in with a double.
Rodrigo Arnaz takes his turn now, looking to add some insurance to their lead in the form of that run standing out at second base. Keep this a 1-run game. Now a little flare out to left field, and that's going to drop. It's a base hit. And he is in there.
Boy, he's seeing the ball well here early in this first month of the season. Here he doesn't try to do too much with this. He just takes it the other way. That average will climb even higher. He's got another base hit.
Angel Castaneda digs in, coming off a single in his...
Go right here. No one better. No one better.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. Hit out towards second. Reined in. The second for one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, the side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more here on a 2. A tightly contested ball game here, so it makes it hard to find our top player of the game, but I think this fellow right here would seem to be the logical choice.
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs. Really put his guys on his back and carried them to the victory.
4 runs on 6
So
hits.
that just about does it for EK, Psycho, and... The Stars of tomorrow get their shot in the limelight today as the show's coverage of the Southern League is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Birmingham Barons and the Jackson Generals. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Thoughts, EK? Anyone stand out?
Well, you better be careful when dealing with that 5-hole hitter. He's hit 6 home runs in the last 10 games. The baseball must look like a bowling ball with the way he's been crushing it.
Number 25 will stand in. He too had 3 hits in the win last night. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul.
Keep it rolling.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
Stay hot, man. Here we go.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now. As they cut the lead in half, it's 2-1 now.
Well, it's got to be getting near the point where they need to make some alternate plans with this guy up there. Now, that's his 3rd home run in the series. I mean, what more do you need to see?
Number 25 steps
Leading
in
off
now.
for the Barons, first baseman, number 25.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1.
Hey, your pitch right here. Let's go.
Here's the 0-1. Drilled on the ground to short. Backhanded. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Number 25 will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Into the seats, 0-1.
Look for a good one and drive it, huh? Pick one out.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Ibarra giving chase, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Slide.
And he is into 3rd with a leadoff triple. So chalk that one up as an E6, and he really can't believe it out there.
Jackie Romero.
Jackie Romero digs in. He reached on a walk his last time up and later came around to score. Runner at 3rd here, nobody out.
Here we go now. Come on now. One time.
Left side.
190.
Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
And here with the infield back, they're giving you the run.
Number 25 steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Go, big dog.
high fly ball out to straightaway center. Ibarra over to his left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Charlton Carmichael steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the seventh.
Hey, come on.
Oh, way to get dirty. He's out.
He's out.
Oh, love it.
Now batting.
Number 25 comes to the plate now with the tying run at first, so he'll be looking to drive a ball into the gap here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a liner. Foul. Runners on first with one down. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on.
Let's go, kid.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
And you know what? These days, so many guys are throwing in the high 90s. It makes those mid to low 90s guys look easy. But I'll tell you what, if he mixes his pitches well, it can still be plenty fast to have to deal with.
In there, a base hit.
Now batting.
And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. So stepping in, number 20, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. And here's a swing and a miss, and that, folks, is a big out number 2.
Now batting.
He knows his job is to hang on to the lead for his team. But with a guy in scoring position, he's got to do something to come up big. Not a whole lot bigger situation to come up with a strikeout than right there. He's fired up about it, but he's still got some work to do right now. He's not out of this thing yet.
Digging in and looking for more, Angel Castaneda. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ball game.
Hey, have a good rip up there, huh? Hey, clutch up.
Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it.
Throw
in time, and the ball game is over.
Not exactly a lockdown 9th inning, but they wind up stranding the tying run at second and the go-ahead run at first to preserve the victory.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim 1-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, and I think we probably could have given this award to 3 or 4 different people, but you definitely can't overlook his contribution. He really played a great ball game.
So that's a wrap here this afternoon. For EK, Psycho, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com. The Generals are victorious here, 6-5.
First for the
So long, everybody.
Jackson Generals. 6 runs.